Hey, I'm gonna try something real quick. So one of these, I was watching a video, right, where it was like, talk about how to write when you're writing a script for a movie. Basically, when you get writer's block and that process, it's usually due to an inner critic. So one thing you should do is basically just don't worry about the product itself. Just start writing as much as you can, whether it's bad or good. So I'm gonna try that. So let's see, because I have writer's block right now in terms of choosing what to talk about. So I'm just gonna try and let my brain flow in the most unnatural, I guess, natural way possible. Essentially, one thing I think that's really cool is that, for some context, in junior year, my friends and I used to play Ace Attorney. It's this game made by Capcom that follows a lawyer, and then it's more so a telltale game where you're trying to help people. You basically help wrongly convicted people and bring the criminals to justice as a defense attorney. Now, what we did to add some spice to the game was that we'll voice the characters. Now, after junior year ended, we kind of wrapped that up because we kind of all got busy in our own ways. But then we revisited like for the first time in a couple, like maybe 8 months, 6 months, 7 months. I don't know the exact timeline. However, I do think it was really interesting. It was like, I like the way that, I don't want to say I'm not a theater person, but I do like that intersection. I get to play with my own version of theater. It's also interesting, like, going to more so of a law route and see how the laws or different laws, and we debate on if that's an actual law. So one thing that was really cool was that we did the bar test one time. I think that's probably one of my favorite activities I did with my friends. And then we obviously failed it, but I think it's cool. One thing I do genuinely like about my friend group is that it's very diverse in terms of the demographics and just the interest of people. And that's allowed me to see people from all different places of the world. And I think that's prepared me for when I go and, I don't say the real world, because I do think high school counts as the real world. But when I go into a world less contained by an academic environment, right? So I'm really grateful for that. And I do think, as a parent, I would want my kid to have that type of background where they get into a background that intersects different groups so they can experience different things. So there's some people who love theater or STEM or math. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm going to keep it short because I think that's why I want to leave it, just to also post in a friendly and timely manner. So yeah, I really like my friend group. I really like the diversity of interest. I think that's one thing I'm trying to look for in college is actually making sure not to limit myself while still having that focus. I want to explore different stuff and gain ideas from there. For example, with this, I gained an idea from script writing, which is not necessarily what this project is, but it still works here. Okay, have a great day.